What's good? Bit of a dark and cold one today, but it's a very special occasion. The Aurora is visible in the UK, so I thought it's the best time to get out and shoot a car, get creative with it. So tonight I'm going to be doing some light painting with my friend Jess's car. And check it there. So we've got the car set up here, got the strip LED bar down here, got the camera set up ready to go. Well, not ready to go, I need to put it in position. But yeah, I don't think you can see the sky on this camera, but I'll stitch in a picture that I got earlier. But yeah, let's go behind the vision. So I'm gonna get my camera set up. It's a bit of a difficult one right now because it's pitch black out here. Got the car lights on, only just, but I've had to light everything up with this LED strip light, including my own face. So yeah, let's get set up. Let's see how much of the camera that I can show you getting set up as well. It's a bit of dramatic lighting, this is. So I was supposed to go through the setup with you guys, and I've ended up taking the first photo, but it's just a base photo. So when you're doing light painting, you should always take a base shot first, and then work off of that. So you can see the car in front parked up, and you can actually start to see some of the Aurora in the background. So very quickly, let's go through this. I've got the first shot of the car right here. As you can see, the sky looks really nice behind it and all of that. The car is like pitch black. So we need to brighten that up. And that is where this LED strip light comes into action. So obviously we're not going to be shooting it in blue. I'm going to get the color temperature right, and then let's light up the car. So it might take a few passes because it is a black car. It's the hardest color to shoot at night, let's be honest. But let's go through the camera settings real quick. So what we've got here, we've got an ISO 4000, A7 IV, you can boost it up to whatever you want pretty much. Got an f-stop of 9, and then we've also got a 10-second shutter speed. I wanted f9 so I could get as much detail of the sky and the car as possible. And then ISO, just to match to get the exposure right. It's on a 2-second timer, and it's on a tripod of course, just to keep the shot nice and steady. I've also got manual focus on the car, but anyway, let's get on to the rest of the shots. It's also worth noting that you should be wearing dark clothing. Now I know it's a bit dark grey, ideally black if you can, but yeah, basically if you're wearing light clothing, this light's going to reflect off of it, and then you're going to see it in the shot. I've got the light temperature set now. It's a nice room temperature, and we're going to head over to the car now and light paint it up. And this is the problem with black cars, like I say, they're really hard to shoot because you get reflections in the weirdest of places. So things like that arch. The rest of the car was fine, the arch is doing my head in. Next up, I'm gonna shoot the floor, just because it looks weird, like it's half exposed in half of the photos, so I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get a bit creative now, and I'm gonna try out a few different colors on the floor and see how they look. So I'm gonna get 2 more shots. One with the rear light on, because I like how it looks in the background. And then the other one, I'm gonna expose it for the front lights as well. So the side lights, sorry, so that the side lights come on. But I need to dim the exposure right down for that. Cool, so that's all of the shots done now. Now let's go into Photoshop and stitch them together. I've done some minor adjustments to them all, so all the exposures match and stuff like that. And now I've added some AI denoise to it as well in Lightroom. Done. I'm going to merge them into layers, into a Photoshop file, and then I'm going to crack on with merging the layers together. So as you can see, I've got the sky here, and then the front end of the car. Also got the side end now. Then I've also got that front wing where I was getting a bit of problems with light in it. And I've chosen this one here because the grille is really nicely lit up, which it's not in the main image. And then we've got the different floor selections. So I don't know which one of those I'm gonna pick yet. I'll figure it out. And then I've got the rear light where it lights up the background. And then of course I've got the headlight shot. And then I've also added a smoke shot. Now this is something that we got after shooting. We just blew smoke in front of the headlights. So next I opened all of these photos as separate layers into a Photoshop file. And then I just went about editing them. So to merge all of the layers together, the first thing I did was auto-align them all. Even though these shots were taken on a tripod, there are slight micro movements. And then after that, I started blending them all together by using the brush tool and the mask tool in Photoshop. Once I'd brushed the best bits out of each photo to stack the layers on top of each other, I then duplicated them all, and then I did a bit of minor retouching, just in some areas that stood out, like the bird crap on the car. And also you can see where my light shoes have been. So once all of that was done, I brought it back into Lightroom, cropped it in, and then exported the image. So thank you for following along behind the vision. So I hope that gives you a bit of insight into light painting and the processes that go behind it to create this final image here. Now don't be shy, comment what you think. Also, let me know, what would you like to see next? Whether that be photography or videography, I'm interested to know. And also, if you did enjoy this episode and you do want to see more of it, then drop a like and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again next time.